Hello and welcome to a brief series of short videos introducing developers or AdLizard customers to the AdLizard SDK, its benefits, and how to use it. So we're going to keep things simple and keep it in 5-minute bursts, which is what my video recorder allows me to do. So we're going to start with a brief introduction to the AdLizard tree, and from there we'll take a look at how we can use ASP.NET technology to replicate and improve upon the functionality of the standard AdLizard product. So what I'm looking at here is AdLizard's home screen, if you like. I'm logged into the standard AdLizard product as an administrator, and I can see the navigational tree and some tabs here which allow me to see different things about AdLizard, the license, and how it's set up. AdLizard is a simple navigational website at the end of the day, in which all of the content is made accessible by this tree on the left hand side of the screen. And as I fold out the sites, we see what we call the clients of AdLizard. This is where all of the users and documents and images that customers or even administrators might use is stored. If we look down into, let's choose test, we now see the client structure, and as I drill further down into the tree, we see what is a familiar sort of receptacle for documents like Windows users or the Mac. It's a series of folders which in turn house, in this case, an ad or some images. We might upload some images and they'd be kept in these folders here. I'm going to introduce now the AdLizard engine, which runs here. This is the AdLizard engine. I'm going to minimize or make this window smaller so we can see both. But AdLizard is an InDesign server product. This engine is a running interface on AdLizard's InDesign server interface, so I can see what happens to a document or an ad when I click it and edit it. We'll see that in the browser here it opens in a quasi-editing environment or quasi-InDesign simulator that runs in Java, but it in turn instructs the engine, which we see here, which would normally run on the server side. I happen to have them both running on the same machine here. But as I make excuse me, as I make changes to my ad here, trainee trader, I'll put trainee cook. Oh, let's make it caps like the other thing and save this. As I build my document, we're going to see InDesign server come to life. It goes busy, and it's going to return trainee cook up here in the heading. There it goes. And as I close this, we're going to see again the InDesign server go through the motions of producing a whole lot of stuff. So a high-res production file, in this case an EPS, a JPEG thumbnail of the ad, which is now used here to represent the ad in the browser, a low-res PDF, which if I click this icon here, you'll see that this is accessible also via the browser. I might not have Acrobat plugin actually loaded here into this browser. Oh yes, I do. So we now see a a PDF in the browser. So that's AdLizard. We're going to keep all of that in mind as we venture down the SDK route in a minute, so that we can emulate at first the things that I've just done here and show you how to build at least a basic navigational or tool or an editor in ASP.NET, and that'll get you started. Okay, that's the end of video 1. Stay tuned for video 2.